Hey kids, it's Sebastian Fly here, hope you're well. What an absolutely glorious day it is, and what an absolutely glorious year it's been for biking in Blighty. Weather's been absolutely amazing. It's the 1st of November today that I'm doing this film, and it's currently 16 degrees, which is surprisingly warm. The sun's just gone behind a cloud, but it's been a lovely bright sunny day. Yesterday was Halloween, 31st of October, and it was actually 24 degrees, which is the warmest Halloween on record, we're told. That's just absolutely amazing here in Blighty this time of year. Anyway, just a quick video for you today. Two reasons why I'm out on a bike. One is it was just such a nice day I couldn't not come out on the bike. In fact, it's the third time I've been out on the bike today. The first time out with the camera on board. And the other reason is just wanted to try out the GoPro on the new helmet. So I've got my Array Tour X4 on, which is become my helmet of choice. It's just super comfortable, nice and quiet, and visibility particularly is fantastic out of it. So I've been wearing this a lot, maybe because it's new, but also because of those other reasons. But I've been humming and ahhing about whether to put a GoPro camera on here or not. I'm not a big fan of having lots of stuck-on appendages on helmets, but as I seem to be wearing it an awful lot, I thought it was worth doing. Otherwise you'll never be seeing any more on-bike videos. So stuck it on. It was a bit of a faff to get the microphone lead and so on sorted, so I've had to put quite a long extension arm on the camera. So I'm quite interested to see how this view comes out, whether it's actually a usable view or whether the picture's too jerky and so on. So that's it really, it's just a test to have a look, see how that comes out, and an excuse to get out on the bike on this absolutely glorious autumnal day. So stay tuned, stick around, let's see what we can make of this lovely day in the Chilterns. So these GoPros are fantastic little cameras. It's a shame they don't have smell-o-vision yet, because the smell of the leaves today, absolutely lovely. It's a bit damp underfoot, we had some rain overnight. Oh, hello, some four-legged friends. Virtually impossible to go by these without making a noise. We'll see if we can. Thank you. Always nice to get a thumbs up. Excellent. Anyway, yeah, where was I? So yeah, it's a bit damp underfoot. We had some rain last night, and what with the leaves and so on the road this time of year, got the bike in rain mode, just so that the ABS and traction control is kind of on its maximum setting. Especially down these little slippery lanes. I mean, it's just wonderful down here. You never think that you were 30 miles from the centre of London. It is a real privilege to live in this part of the world. The Chilterns is a beautiful part of the country. It's quite a small area, but as you can see, it's very hilly and it's very scenic. Unfortunately, as I've mentioned on previous blogs, they're soon going to be building a dirty great high-speed train line right through here, and it'll destroy all this, which is a shame. So you've got to make the most of it now. Anyway, that's another story. For this particular little ride that I'm just going round today, it's just a sort of a half an hour one, although obviously I won't film all of it for you. It's one I discovered fairly recently actually. I've never been round this way. I've lived in this area for now probably 20 years, but I've never actually been down this particular lane. And I came down here the other day. Okay, it's not one you can ride fast because it's twisty turny nature, but what an absolutely glorious ride it is. I mean, especially when the trees are like this, just on the turn with their autumnal leaves. I mean, absolutely beautiful. And there really are some spectacular views on the way. Don't know whether I'll be able to capture them on the camera. They never come out quite as well as in person, do they? But hopefully you'll get the general idea. It really is days like these where having a bike in the garage really comes into its own. I had got all sorts of things going on this weekend, and I just got a spare hour before lunch and thought, I don't know, I'll just pop out on the bike. It's so lovely. And it's glorious. It's just good for the soul. It does you the world of good. If you're not into biking, if you haven't got a bike, then get yourself one. It's good for you. Obviously there's some dangerous elements, but if you ride them sensibly, you can just make the most of the visceral experience that is being on two wheels. Thoroughly recommend it to you. Red kites circling up above. Probably can't see them on the camera, but red kites very prolific in this area. They're reintroduced about 20 years ago at a secret location in South Buckinghamshire, and to say that that's been a successful reintroduction is somewhat of an understatement. Literally, I see flocks of red kites occasionally. I've seen 50 plus birds in a flock, and they're one of the more common birds that you see in this area. Very rarely see a sparrow, but I see red kites all the time, which is another of the joys of living in this area. These sort of roads are really where the big old GS comes into its own. I mean, the road surface is absolutely shocking. If you came around here on a sports bike, one, the roads are very narrow and slippery with the leaves and so on. But two, the surface is terrible. You'd be absolutely jarred, all the fillings out your teeth. However, these big beamers really do give you a bit of a magic carpet ride. It eats up all the bumps of treat. Massive fan of the semi-active suspension on these machines. Check out this view down here. Isn't that gorgeous? Stand up. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but who would you think you were this close to London, eh? You'd be in the Yorkshire Dales or somewhere. So I hope this viewpoint on the helmet is usable. If not, I'm going to have to get the old hairdryer out and relocate my sticky pad. So I can stick the camera on the top maybe. Good news is, I mean, I haven't obviously been going very fast on this ride, but I can't really feel that the helmet's particularly weighted on one side, which was the main reason for the test. That plus, of course, seeing what the picture came out like, but I won't know that until I get home shortly. Well, that's pretty much all I've got for you. Said it was just going to be a short one. I hope you're managing to get out and about and enjoy this absolutely wonderful biking year we've had weather-wise here in Blighty, or even if you're elsewhere. I know I've got lots of viewers in the US and Canada and Germany and elsewhere. Hope you're getting out and enjoying the bikes. Anyway, until next time, this has been the Missenden Flyer. Cheerio.